there's a lot of us, and we are all divas, and there's also, superstars and what. Everyone is out there for. That's why I'm saying that Idols for me was like a mini industry, because now it's like I'm dealing with these people here, and we are all up for one prize. But even outside of the industry, outside of Idols, I'm in the industry now.
Still.
I only post what I want people to know about me, because I realize that people can only destroy what they know. I want people out there to hear what I'm about to share with the world. What I have in mind, what I want to say. As much as you're not where you want to be, there's people that want to be where you are. There's people that are praying and fasting and,
just to live your life.
Yeah, just to be where you are,
Mm-hmm.
just to get the opportunities that you have.
Welcome to the MAGC Wellness Podcast. I'm your host, Kakala Putwani, and today I'm joined by the talented, beautiful Bongi Silinda. Welcome, honey.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, and this feels like deja vu. I've been to this place with the Idols team in 2014. Mangonani. Yeah.
Mangonani. Mangonani Hennops.
It's so beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. Hennops River Valley, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we're joined by a little friend, so don't mind them. So for those that don't know, Bongi was the runner-up for the Idols SA 2014 competition. And she's now a successful artist. So just take us through that journey.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, even before the Idols journey, because I studied music professionally. Immediately after my matric, I pursued a career in music, which I went to University of KwaZulu-Natal to study jazz and popular music. And I think that was in 2009. Yeah, that's when I was doing my first year. And fast forward, in 2013, I relocated to Pretoria, and I was studying drama at the State Theatre. And in 2014, I auditioned for Idols SA in Carnival City. I never made it, and I went to Pretoria, and I went all the way to top 2.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so until now, what I'm doing currently is, well, obviously I'm a professional musician, so I am working on my own projects and doing features with a lot of overseas producers. Currently I'm working with a producer called Piera from Netherlands in Amsterdam. We will be releasing a single called Ukombozi in September on the 12th, so you should watch out for that. Yeah, but that's basically what I'm doing. Everything else you'll see on my socials.
Okay, guys, so you heard 12th September. Ubongi has something else special for us. So, Bongi, if you would describe your music style, what genre would you call it?
I don't really have a music style. However, right now, I think I am trying to explore my sound in... what is the sound? Afro house, But okay, so like taking it back from like when I started doing music, I'm from a Christian background. So I started singing in church, and I love R&B and soul. And then I studied jazz music. And then currently I am working with different producers and different artists. So I wouldn't really describe my sound and, box myself, but I'm working with a lot of people. And currently I think, yeah, I am more focused on Afro house and Afro tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people want to know the behind the scenes of your idol's journey,
Yeah.
because, obviously we see the stage, we see the
Yeah.
performing, we see a little bit of the behind the scenes. But
Yeah.
a lot of people that have been on the journey talk about the pressure, they talk about, how it affects you. And so just take us through that and take us through how you managed to have it all together, if you did.
Yeah. Okay. The behind the scenes. I mean, like I said, I was here, but nobody knows that we came here as the Idols team. I think it was we were in the top 16. So like during the course of the week, so the show is live on Sunday.
Yes.
Like live. There's
Yeah.
no
Pre-rehearsal,
or no.
nothing.
Everything is live. So on Monday it was mostly song choice, and then on Tuesday we start with rehearsals individually, and then I think on Wednesday we would do group songs, like the song that we would do when the show starts, like
Oh,
the intro. Yeah,
yes. That
we'd
happened
do that
every Sunday.
Yeah,
I'm an Idols fan, by the way, so I definitely know.
so yeah,
Yeah.
so the group song we would work on it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And there was obviously interviews here and there. We would also go to Yamaha because I think they were sponsoring then, to shoot some of the inserts, and we would also shoot some of the inserts inside the house, but those were mostly for the website of the idols. But yeah, it was really like so much pressure because there's so many things that you need to do for the show, and at the same time you need to learn your song that you don't know at all
Oh my
in,
gosh.
like, that little short space of time. I think I can pretty much say that after Idols, I say my sleeping patterns were messed up because after doing all of this, I would have to go back to my room and study the lyrics and learn my song,
Sure.
because I wanted to make sure that I don't mess it up on the show because it's a live show, at the end of the day. So yeah, but I think the pressure was also really it was really cool, and it would also motivate you as a person, as a musician, because we were working with the best musicians in South Africa. The band is the best. Even like the creative director, the producer, the director of the show, like everyone, like Idols is really like a very good platform for someone that wants to pursue a career in music. If you had just entered into like the industry, it is the best platform, because also we would learn how to do interviews. I mean, I've always been afraid of talking. Like the only time I am confident and the only time I'm not shy is when
Yeah.
I'm singing. So yeah, it was something that really helped me a lot in all aspects of my career.
So I want to ask you one last question about idols, and I think this is. I
Okay.
don't know if
This is for you.
I think this is for me because I'm such a fan.
Exactly.
I'm such a fan.
Yeah.
Is Hell Week really Hell Week? Because we've seen people break on live TV, like tears, snot, forgetting lyrics,
Yeah.
and also the judges being very cutthroat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so there was
Is all of
Hell
that
Week.
real?
Damn, Hell Week again.
Yeah.
I think Hell Week for me was actually really flowing because, okay, I didn't mention that I auditioned for Idols in 2010 when I was still at school.
Yeah.
But I think I was still very young then. Even emotionally, I was. So Hell Week really held me.
Yeah. It rocked.
Nah, I was literally crying every performance because, like, you get there and you realize that there's a lot of good singers. There's a lot of, like, and there's people that you know, when they say that there's people that look like idols, there's people that are like the whole package. You know, someone sings well, they look well, they move well, they dance well, and everything. And the time you know that you just have the voice and and the confidence.
Well, girl, you got
but
the
everything
everything.
else, but everything else, you're like, okay, I'm still
Yeah.
figuring myself out. No, in 2010, I didn't even know how to, put nails on and stuff. So I was like, nah, the image was not the one. But yeah, it is Hell Week because also it's the judges are very precise with what they want.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer top 100 now. They want a top 16.
That is
Can you imagine?
insane.
From a lot of people from like a top 100, and then it's a week where like we're gonna be cut down into like 16.
Can I just say, and
Yeah.
you made top 2? Can we
Okay.
just a round of applause, because what
Yeah.
do you even mean? That
Yeah.
is incredible.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sure. So from idols top 2 to professional artists,
Yeah.
take us through that journey.
Yeah, I think idols really prepared me emotionally, vocally, spiritually. Because also there, man, like
Spiritually.
I was praying every day. I was praying every day. I remember every time before every performance, I would call my parents and we would like be on a call, and then they're like, no, we're praying for you. Oh, we're on the way. Oh, we're outside. We're already here. Are you good? Now we're praying for you. Oh, So yeah, I think I just, for me, it was the mini industry, like idols on its own was the mini industry for me, because also being at the idols house, you guys just see us performing there, but you
Yeah.
live with different people with different characters, and everyone is there for one prize, so yeah, it was quite like emotionally draining, I won't lie.
I would
But
imagine.
I only realized that I was emotionally drained after the show, because I couldn't even watch the show because the show is live, and when you after the show you get to the idol's house, you are resting already, you are thinking, okay, fine, I made it to top whatever, because every week they're cutting us
They
down,
cutting? Yup.
you just thank God, you're like, okay, next week let's go, Monday song choice, we are moving, and that is, I don't think that there's anyone that is built for that, like emzimbeni nje uthi when you're gonna have so much pressure, so it really did train me, and from there I think I was able to tap into any genre, any song with any artist, and to work with pretty much anyone with any attitude, yeah, because I mean there's a lot of us, and we are all divas, and there's also superstars and what, everyone is out there for, that's why I'm saying that idols for me was like a mini industry, because now it's like I'm dealing with these people here, and we are all up for one prize. But even outside of the industry, outside of idols, I'm in the industry now.
Still, yeah.
And I'm with people that are also like, everyone just wants to, get themselves out there. I'm not going to say that it's a competition, because we are all different and we're all gifted in our own ways, and we all have our different purposes, and our talents are different, and we're mostly doing different genres. Even if you are doing the same genre, you're special in your own way. You've got your own message that you have to put across out there. But all of us just want to shine, and all of us just want your guys' attention. We want you guys to stream our music every time when we drop. That is why you'd see people celebrating little wins, like, I dropped my song this Friday, and oh, now it's Sunday and my song has already 10K views. It's important, because I'm like, at least my voice is getting out there. I don't have this talent for me to sing for myself, or for me to send the music to my family, or to send it to my friends. I want people out there to hear what I'm about to share with the world. What I have in mind, what I want to say. Because sometimes I don't write what I'm writing. in my own perspective, or like you tell me a story today and then you never know, maybe tomorrow you're inspiring me to write something else. So every time when I write a song, it's not about me. Sometimes I heard someone's story, or I saw that woman out there. I had a conversation with her, and then tomorrow I write a song about that, because I know that someone out there wants to hear it, so that they understand that you start somewhere.
And you're not
And
alone.
you're not
Not
alone,
alone,
you know.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's been quite a journey, but I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying the
That's the
ride.
only
It's
thing you
got its
can do.
it's got its potholes. It's got its what do you call these humps? But it's nice. You know, it's nice, because if it was a straight road, I wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't be fun. You know, wouldn't be fun. There's also toll gates and stuff.
Anyway, and in any field, in
In
any
any,
field,
yeah.
there's toll gates,
Yeah.
there's bumpy rides, there's
Yes.
potholes, you know. But I love what you said about, celebrating the small wins, because I
Yeah.
think a lot of us focus so much on the big wins and whatnot, and we disregard the small wins. So it's so important for anyone in any industry.
Exactly.
You know, and particularly for this particular episode, rising stars, people that really want to get into music.
Exactly.
You know, it's so important to celebrate your small wins.
Yes.
You know, and
Yeah.
what would you say has been your most memorable moment of your career thus far?
Thus far, it is okay. Traveling, going to the UK and London, and traveling and going to Tanzania, and Black Coffee playlisting my song on his Spotify playlist.
Girl. I wish I had a whole.
Yeah. That was really memorable. It was last year.
I mean,
you know?
he's huge.
Is huge. And I think, like I said, I'm not boxing myself, but currently I am working mostly with like Afro house and Afro tech
Sure.
producers.
Yeah.
So that is what he's basically my target. You know, is someone that I obviously want to work with
Yeah.
in the near future. And I see it happening very soon, as he has already, approved of my sound and my music since he playlisted my song. So that is a step.
And affirmations, girl.
Let's go.
Affirmations. Call it in, okay?
Yeah.
And what would you say has been your lowest point in your career thus far?
Yeah.
If there's just one.
There's a lot.
The yo
No,
one
there's
is
a lot.
giving a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. The yo is giving.
No,
there's been a couple, yeah.
No, there's a lot, man. There's a lot, and there is only a lot because I know my talents. I know how talented I am, and I know how far I'm supposed to be. And I think my lowest is just not seeing myself where I thought I could be right now and at this age. But I do appreciate the fact that I'm not where I used to be last year, But I mean, I think it's one of those things where you just want to push yourself harder. You don't want to be comfortable. You don't want to be comfortable with where you are and the things that you have. I want the best. I want everything big for myself. I want a big life. Like, I really want a big life. I want to travel the world doing what I love, getting paid doing what I love, you know. So I think for me, I can say that my lowest is almost, what can I say? Like, every time when I think about where I am, I feel like I'm at my lowest, but I'm not at my lowest, like I'm saying. I'm still appreciating where I am right now. However, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm going to be like, okay, I will get there. I'll get there one day.
And you said something very important right now, that it's so important to see where you are, because a lot of people, especially a lot of young people right now, in the music industry and in other industries, feel like, they're not where they want to be. But it's so important to look at where you come from.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's okay that, and it's human to feel disappointed. But when you look at where you come from,
Yeah.
it's important to go, you know what?
And I think,
Well done.
and I think it's also important to realize that as much as you're not where you want to be, there's people that want to be where you are. There's people that are praying and fasting and,
Just to live your life.
yeah, just
Now.
to be where
Yeah.
you are, just to get the opportunities that you have. So for me, it's one of those things that I appreciate the fact that as much as I'm not where I want to be, there's a lot of people that want to be where I am today.
I mean, how many artists can say they've been playlisted by the Black Coffee?
Not a lot.
How many people can say
Not
they
a
traveled to the
lot.
UK
Not a
because of
lot.
their talent?
Exactly.
So it's and I know we tend to be really, really hard on ourselves, but it's
Exactly.
so important to celebrate
The
the
little
really big
wins.
wins and the little wins as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So girl, I think there's a lot to be there's a lot to be proud of. But I
Yeah.
also need people to also realize that they're allowed to be human. You're allowed to experience the different emotions, that
Yes.
come with your journey. So it's so important to not invalidate also your journey. It's okay to be disappointed.
Yep.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
okay to feel upset and, as long as you don't stay there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as
true.
you don't stay there, as long as you keep it moving.
And as long as you don't make that your personality, like, and be like, oh no, I do not have this and this. Oh no, I don't have 1 million views. Then now you make it your personality. Then you're not gonna enjoy the 10K views because now you want 1 million views and you're not getting 1 million views.
100%. And little steps.
Yeah.
Steady. What is it? Slow and steady.
Yeah.
Wins the race.
Yeah.
That's an actual thing. And I love what you said, where you said, you have big dreams. You want a big life.
I want a big life.
And you're deserving.
I want a big life. And I think I've got the talent that will give me that big life.
And that's enough.
Exactly.
Listen, I almost want to say period.
Period.
Period. So with all of that being said, how do you handle being human with the fame, with the public, that everyone has opinions. There's a bit of scrutiny here and there. How do you handle that? Because you are human.
Yeah.
But now you're human in the public space. So how do you handle that?
There's a lot of pressure that comes with being an artist, that comes with being a public figure, that comes with having this gift that I have. Even if I had one follower, that one follower,
It's expectant.
is expecting something, is expecting me to post tomorrow. And sometimes I don't feel like posting at all. And I think also, like, with the years of me being in the industry, I have learned so much with the negatives and the positives that come with social media and what you post. I remember after Idols, I was excited. I would post everything, post food, post where I am, with who, post boyfriend. Go to my Instagram now. I only post what I want people to know about me, because I realize that, like, people can only destroy what they know. People can only attack what they know.
Right there.
And that is why when a lot of celebrities or public figures crash out, when the public starts having opinions about their relationships, romantic relationships to be precise, I'm like, but you posted,
invited us into
you
your living
invited
room,
them,
guys. You invited us.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you told
yeah.
people, that you guys are happy, you guys are in a relationship, and now you don't want them to have opinions. They will have opinions. That is why when I post a song, I want you to have an opinion. Tell me if it's
Hey,
trash.
I gotta you always have an opinion.
Yes. You
Bring
know?
it here.
So that is why I have decided I will post what I want people to have opinions about on my social
Boundaries,
media.
yeah.
So I don't post anything about my personal life. And if I do post and someone has an opinion about my weight gain or my weight loss, I do not have to be mad because I posted the photo, and me posting the photo is me inviting you to say something about the photo, you know? So I've just realized over the years that I post what I want people to have opinions about my life and about my career. So I limit what I post, honestly.
And what has that shift done for you, like in terms of your mental health?
It's helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot because basically people don't know anything about me besides my music. Zero. You know? Nobody knows that I'm here now because I don't want them to know.
And they're zoning into
And
what
when
you,
and when I post
Yeah.
that I'm here, they will know that I'm here and I will not be here. You know?
Can
It's
we all
like
learn that
confuse the enemy. Take the content today, post tomorrow or next week. I love it. By the time when I post, I'm at Mangwanani.
You can't get me because I'm not
You'll
there.
not find
You
me.
can't
I'm not
find me.
there.
I'm not there. I'm not
That time
there.
you'll think I'm probably in
goodbye.
Netherlands.
Hey,
So,
and that
yeah,
is
man.
so important.
It is very
Especially
important.
as women in South Africa. Guys, we need to be safe. We need to
Safety.
be safe. And social media has exposed us so much.
Exactly.
So much.
Just like you remember I did say when I was talking about the social media issue, I said it's got the positives and the negatives.
Yeah.
And I will not lie to you. What I've also realized is that the reason why a lot of people expose themselves too much on social media is because people want to know so much about them and they've got more views. People that expose themselves too much, they've got more clicks than me.
Yeah.
Because now people are like, she's probably posting a song. I will check it next week, you know. But if I post something that is
Something
very,
that is,
you know,
yeah,
yeah,
people like them.
exactly.
Yeah,
They are in it, and you know, so it's, you know, I think it depends on how you are able, you as an individual, how you are able to navigate yourself around the social media thing, because there are people who literally live on social media. Like literally when I get here, hi guys, I'm at Mangwanani, welcome, you know. But I'm not like that because it does not work for me. But it does work for someone else, and it's getting them clicks, you know. So it depends on how you are able to work with it. But I'm not able to work with it, so I'll literally just post my work, and that is how I've been able to keep myself sane and keep myself balanced.
So, you know, the music industry is often very glamorized, right? So, how do you manage to do that in an industry that demands you to be a particular way? I would imagine that's very stressful,
It is.
right? So, how do you manage to be Ubongi, the brand that you want to be? Because the fact that you've created boundaries around your personal life, you know, is not something that's very common in the music industry. So with that being very glamorized, like who's dating who, Mamang is dating Mamang, they broke
true.
up, what, and that gets them deals and it gets them.
Which is what I said.
You know what I mean?
You know,
so how do you
the more you
manage?
share, the more you get clicks,
Endorsements.
and
Now
the
you get
more you get,
endorsements.
because now, especially if you like you're posting as a couple, now there's brands that will not want to endorse me because I
Asmazi.
seem to be single, because that's what I tell people I am. You know, you'd find I'm even married. Oh, please don't ask me.
Single girl. So I'm like, Asmaz, boot, Asmaz. Don't know, boot.
I'm single in the industry.
And a home affairs batini.
Home affairs, I'm very single. My ID says I'm single.
Amen. That's what we all need to know.
You know?
No, but
Yeah.
I love that. I love that even in the music industry, you've managed to stay true to yourself. And that's not very common. And that's why, like, that's why I'm asking, like, how do you manage to do that?
It's not very easy. I won't lie to you. You need a lot of people, a lot of real people around you that keep you sane.
Yeah.
You need a very strong support structure, you know, a very strong structure. Be it's that one friend. You know, there's like in your life, there's always gonna be that one person that you know you can be yourself. You can be all crazy around. You know, even if you are not in a romantic relationship, but there's that one person who is your go-to person, you know. I'm not afraid to literally say, bruh, I can't pay rent. I will not be ashamed to say, bro, like, I don't have money for food. Or I don't have food, nje. Yabo. So I think it's just that, you know, scratch the pressure and just have that one person that you can be bongi with before bongi, you know? Yeah,
Before
I
Bongi the
think yeah,
brand. Yeah.
yeah. Before the artist, before the creative person, you know, you are a person at the end of the day, and you've got feelings, and your feelings are very valid, and whatever that you feel is real. Because sometimes you see with us artists, we tend to have this thing of no man, you see whatever that I'm feeling, I am going to put it on a song. Sometimes you can't put it on a song. You have to cry.
Uyagoa mntaka.
Uyagoa lalela
Uyagoa.
bathi manje uyaperisha.
Yay! Uyaperi.
Awusago uyaperisha.
Awu him. Yo, mudimu.
You know? Yes, I bet uyaperisha, and you should not allow yourself to get to the perishing level. Please. You know?
I actually want to ask about this. Like, is there stigma around mental health in the music industry? Because I've realized that in the entertainment industry as a whole, right? People are a little bit more open, you know, talking about, but they almost talk about it in retrospect. You know, like I went through this. You know, not necessarily I am going.
I
through this.
wanted to say that. This is actually very funny because I won't lie. I also do it. You know, I feel like everyone in the industry wants to be the go-to person, but does not want to have a go-to person, because I'm afraid of, if I tell you that ngiyagowisha, what if you are telling the papers now, saying phephandaba, hey Bongi bamxoshile kana apartment, what. So everyone will talk njengobusho ukuthi will talk about it as if seyendekile kanzi they're still
In it.
they're still in it, you know. Nobody wants the world to know that they're going through it. They will say it in a song, they will say it njengoba usho ukuthi as if it happened, but they are literally on it. But I think it's that thing it takes us back to what I was saying. There's a lot of pressure that comes with being an artist, being a creative, having this gift that you have, and just being a public figure. You know,
So it is still stigmatized to a
I,
certain
I
level.
really I really feel like it's not spoken like about enough. It's
Because
not.
even with I know Usisi has a lot of lovers, and so Usisi on a hive. Usisi on a hive. I know, like, God, her music is telling of a lot of things, and my thing is, why is it frowned upon for artists to be human? Because people buy a goa, but buy a goa, people go broke. People start over, people lose things, people gain things back. Why is it so almost taboo for artists to go, listen, I went broke and I'm broke right now, and I'm working up? Why is it so taboo? Is it because, you know, there's pressure to put the music industry in a certain light to go, if you come here, are you good? But that's not the reality, like the realistic
I think
approach to
it's
it.
that, and also everyone wanting to come across as though they've made it. That is why a lot of people, like a lot of like our celebrities, especially in our country, like people will be like, yo niyambona ubhizi uthenga ini, and then when they die it says izokhokha ama 1 rand, yabo. I know it's really sad. It's really sad the way like the way that uh, 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 even the public already knows. But sometimes I feel like even them, they are the ones that put pressure on artists because if I saw there's this other friend of mine. I actually studied drama with her. I don't know what she's called. Go Skim Samman, that light skinned girl. She recently came back.
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel.
Yes, yes, yes. Rachel.
Rachel trended, ne, in real life. Yes, I'm talking about this real life. She trended. Makagibele itex, bamshuta aseteksini.
Cousin, it takes
Ile
it's for
nto engisho leyo,
transportation.
you know,
That's the whole point
you
of
know.
a taxi.
And I think this man, like, it's also a South African thing that, like, with me, like having traveled a couple of countries, I've realized that public transports is normal for anyone. People take the subway to work, you know, and people take how trains. People take boda boda, which is like is tututu in Tanzania, to work. Like someone that is rich, someone because of they don't mind taking public transport, but like here you are supposed to have a car if usebenza. It's something
And
that
not a
everyone
picanto. You can't be an artist and drive a picanto in South Africa. Because, yeah,
exactly.
you can't. And also, guys, you honestly can, hey?
But now Rachel was in a taxi. They took a video of her, and she was made fun of, and she was doing what? She was living her truth, her life the way that she's supposed to, and agana stress, agana depression. When uba depressed because you are afraid of people taking you a photo in the taxi. And the same people that are taking a photo of her in the taxi are the same ones that expect her to have a car when she can't afford one.
And they're also waiting for a taxi themselves.
Exactly.
I think that's why they're at the taxi rank.
But the thing is, I don't know why when you appear on TV, you are supposed to have certain things. That is in South Africa. It's that I think that is what causes a lot of depression and like mental issues for a lot of artists. Some of them even don't even like to get out of the house anymore. They will rather sink themselves with alcohol in the house because when you go out there, they expect you to wear designer clothes. But when you buy designer clothes, they say, "Oh, go my designer clothes." But when they die, we have to pop out 100 rand. Oh, 1 rand.
Also,
What
why
do you
do
want?
people
What do you want
pop
them to
out
do?
when they don't want?
Oh,
Don't
exactly.
If you don't want, don't
and
do it.
I mean, you know what I always say? The people that talk a lot about the popping out are normally the ones that do not even pop out. They're just the ones that talk a lot. They are the ones that are actually making a lot of people to suffer mentally because they say you must wear a label, but when you wear a label, they'll tell you you are going to want them to pop out
Oh, it's
1 rand
fake.
when
You're trending 'cause it's fake.
It's
Ex-
actually
or-
cyberbullying.
it is
Cyberbullying,
cyberbullying.
yeah.
Cyberbullying,
Yeah.
And
it
it's real.
is.
Like a lot of people, like they actually are being affected by cyberbullying, and other
Exactly.
people take it serious, and it affects people for
And
real.
because they're famous, we think it's not real. You know, and it is actually a real thing.
Do you remember Ubaba Patrick Shai? Let's talk about ubuntu omdala. Let's not even talk about us. You know, let's not even talk about us because now you
forget
are
to respect our
cyberbullying.
adults,
You are cyberbullying
elders,
an adult who is supposed to provide for his family. You know, you are cyberbullying an adult just because of TV. Just because of TV. This is a legend. This is someone that you've watched like on your screens at a very young age, and then you are expecting this person to be driving a V-Class or a Range Rover just because you see them on your screens every Sunday or every day. It depends. Where was he acting? It's for me. It's really the people that which are the consumers, the people that we create music for, the people that we act for, the people that we are entertaining. You know, they are the ones that expect too much from us, and that is why people suffer from mental health issues because of the expectations, of the fact
100%.
that you saw someone on TV, then now you expect them to have certain things.
And it's a job like any other job.
Yes.
Like, people
You
get
know, it actually
trained.
happened in one of the episodes as well that we shot. Remember the Mamtaro?
Yeah.
How they came for her. They were saying, why is a legal expert from Zimbabwe? Why would, like, if you can
And that
check the
is
comments,
cyberbullying.
like,
And then more than anything, that
so she
lady's
she's a professional.
elderly. Like, she's here. And also,
Yeah.
like, she's a mother. But you see these youngsters disrespecting an elder.
And you see, now rewinding when I was on Idols, I remember at first I was very excited to read comments and to see how big how big my numbers were going up every week. I'm telling you, from top 9, I stopped reading comments because of the things that people were saying. Like the time that you take and the energy that you take to write something negative when you could have just left the
Honestly.
post and said nothing.
Honestly.
You know? Like, I have not done anything to you. I'm literally just breathing and singing. And you just go to my page and you say something about me just to spite me and to make me feel. I really feel like a lot of people are projecting.
And it's cyberbullying.
Yeah,
guys, at
it
the end
is
of the
cyberbullying,
day. Mm.
and that made me to okay, because now I'm not checking my social media because of I'm afraid of the negative things that people are saying, but I'm forgetting that there's positive things that I'm supposed to read there that are supposed to boost my confidence every week. And to be honest with you, every week my confidence was going like this because the only people that were telling me that I'm doing well was my family. And I was like, obviously they would say I'm doing well because I'm their
They
child.
kind of have to.
They have to, like, you're
Kind of their
forced,
job,
like, you're
yeah.
forced to listen to my song, bro.
I mean,
You know?
if not
Yeah,
you, then who?
if not you, then who? But now I do want to hear people's opinions. But now I can't be reading more negative than positive.
Even when we first started posting, you know, on YouTube and TikTok, oh my gosh, you know, Ace had to literally like calm me down and be like, listen, you new at this, it's okay. You
exactly.
human more than anything.
Exactly.
People are just not scared to be cruel.
Exactly.
And it's very disturbing.
it is.
You know, and coming back to family, actually, what for you? What has been like the important part of having your family around?
It's keeping me grounded. It's exactly that, you know. Though there are some, you know, like family members that now expect you to have certain things, to do certain things differently, to like for your lifestyle to change just because you were on TV. And it's understandable. Some of them don't even understand the dynamics of being a musician. Because njengoba ngisho ukuthi, like, a lot of people expect to see everyone that is on TV to have certain things and to live a certain lifestyle, you know. So now there's certain family members that expect you to do things for them because now you are on Idols. And I'm like, I didn't win. And do you even understand that I never got even a cent from Idols?
Really?
I kid you not, and I came second.
Is there no like first prize,
In
second
my
prize,
season,
third prize?
in my season, it was the winner gets it all.
But did they win after that?
Yeah?
After the coming season, did they get something more position 2, 3?
Well, yeah, because when
I
it
think they
comes
got more
to
sponsorships as well.
Oh.
kind of
You-
because you see with when I was already on Idols, that's when Telkom came in. Already Samsung was not there, you know, because when it comes to Idols, I really feel like they just kept on going down with the whole thing of people saying
I mean, I stopped watching
allegedly
it. I stopped
that
watching
the
it after
show
some
is
time, I'm
rigged
not gonna lie.
because everyone that wins never goes far and all that.
I wanted to ask about that, but I didn't want to ask about it. I wanted to ask about it to go, how come the winners are less successful than the runner-ups? I mean, look at like your Loyiso, do you think the pressure's a lot? Because again, it could,
I don't think
it could
so.
be affecting their mental health. Like maybe being under a particular...
I should be suffering from mental health because
Production.
I went second. I came second and I didn't get anything.
like,
No, man. I think it's
And we thinking you got a maybe
nah,
2013 yeah.
nah. And I think that's one of the reasons why the show just started having less views because
Yeah.
people didn't like seeing their faves suffering. I lost a friend who came second on Idols, Tammy Shobete. I lost a friend who came second on Idols and was all over the place, but didn't have anything, and that put him into depression.
Tammy.
Yeah, he died from depression, you know.
Yeah.
And it was sad because he was always called into the show every year, so he becomes more popular, but without anything to show.
Oh my goodness.
You know, so for me that is it. You know, like I always say that I pray for fortune before fame.
There must be the ching
I want the money, man, because I want the lifestyle. I want the lifestyle.
Yeah.
But
You know?
also, it's so important, I think, to also realize that mental health is real, guys. It's real,
Exactly.
and it affects everyone, including artists, including
Mostly
actors,
artists
including,
even.
You know, so we need to show each other grace just from a humanity point
We
of
need
view.
to be kind.
We need
We
to
need
be
to be
kind,
kind, man.
And we need to also stop having crazy expectations
Exactly.
for people we don't even know like that. You know, because now you have the expectation of being you know, a star, of also now having a mansion, driving, I don't really know cars, but driving, I'm going to just say G-Wagon because it's my favorite car. But, you know.
A rapture.
You know what I mean? But like, it's so important to realize that even the rise to fame, you know, could cause, you know, a mental health issue, or
and
even
it does.
sustaining it. You know, the pressure that comes with it. Because essentially, at the bottom of it all, human. Artists, entertainers are human.
And I remember watching a episode of one of the podcasts, Yagam Saki. You know, I love how she said that she's just a vessel. She's a creative. You know, she's here to heal you. Think of the music, stay on the music. For like, you know, separate the artist and which is separate the music
From the
from the artist. Yes, did I say it right? You know, so basically, I know I might, a lot of people might say, you know, like this might cause a lot of whatever,
Controversy.
but yeah,
We
controversy.
love it.
But
We love it here.
But I love R. Kelly's music.
I was, you know, when you said that,
So
I'm not going to lie.
separates the music
Yeah.
with the artist, ne? I don't care what it did. I'm not saying that he's in prison already, Mus. He's paying for what he did.
His music
which
was
is fine.
great.
Exactly.
It was nice.
You know?
I choose to not comment on that. To not comment on the R. Kelly issue. Because I know also there's now scrutiny about Tyler Perry and whatnot.
Exactly.
So, and, yeah, no.
Yes,
There's a lot going on.
Exactly. And
I agree with you. We need to separate the two.
Yeah, separate the two. Ne?
Because there's the artist part and then there's a person.
Which is what
I
I
also feel like there's victims though, and I sympathize with the victims. So that's why it's a bit difficult for me to
Ile
actually
nto ngisho yona.
say
Yeah,
anything
yabo.
regarding that. Yeah.
But I will not stop. I will not say that The Storm Is Over is not a nice song just because R. Kelly did
and
what he did.
It bangs. I'm not
Exactly.
gonna lie.
It's nice. I'm not saying that I love what he did or I support what he did. If he has to be prosecuted, he can be. I will still listen to the music.
I believe I can fly.
I believe that, you know.
I personally, honestly, have just
Yo.
a little bit because
Cut
guys,
it off.
because also
You see cancel culture.
but also no, but the victims, guys, the victims.
Yeah.
Like even P Diddy, I think
Yeah.
like the victims.
Well, I guess with P. Diddy, I think I was not even a fan of his music. But
Yeah.
yeah. So now, but there's also like the Tyler Perry's
yes,
issue.
saga now that's
You know,
coming up, yeah.
but he still makes dope movies and we can't take that away from that
When I
person.
died of a mad black woman.
You know, yes.
Yo.
And we've learned so much from his art. So let's put the art and then the artist. Artist, if I'm cancel, but don't cancel the art. Please don't cancel my art. Don't cancel my art because you saw me in the streets and you said hi and I didn't say hi back.
Maybe you're having a bad day.
Maybe I'm having a bad. I'm also human.
You're human.
You know,
Yeah.
but I do obviously like, you know, love people that support my art, you know, but let's have bubele nyana nobuntu, you know, and esicabangelane, because we are all going through a whole lot as human beings.
So I want to ask, in terms of the music industry, right, and mental health, do you think music executives, record label owners are doing enough for artists
No.
in terms of mental health?
No.
Or are they actually perpetuating the
Yes.
issue? Because
Yes.
there's always like a money issue,
Exactly.
conflict issue.
Because now, I think that is why a lot of artists have decided to go independent.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to live for the label anymore. Because the label expects so much from you with little money. You have to show up. You have to show up with your art, and you have to show up to the people looking all posh and what. You know, so it's like now you have to show up for two people, but when you are not happy. Show up for the people, which is your audience, and you have to show up for the label, you know, with like delivering in studio, you know, and the people, you have to show up looking all like an artist, you know. So that's already is something that I think it's
but also with what
it's got a lot to do with a lot
capacity?
of people that are suffering with the mental health.
Yes, that's what I'm asking, like with what capacity? And do you think that's why a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but like some of our artists, you know, have had scandals, you know, regarding drugs, regarding alcohol? Do you think it's like a coping mechanism of sorts?
It kind of is. Like I said earlier, that, you know, you'd find people not wanting to go out there anymore because
Abantu bazothini?
if ngizithandela black label, ngizothi ngiphuza black label out there, and then they're gonna say, uwile mara bekake ma-idols. What if I love black label?
And you're a tiny black label,
Exactly.
guys.
You
Yeah.
know? But it's the fact that people are gonna judge you according to what you eat, what you drink. If you remember before Guamai became a thing, Guamai trended because people saw Java, then they were like, where he's suffering or what.
I'm sorry, I've driven past Kwamamai and no.
Exactly.
You could never catch me there, but it's a personal preference.
Exactly.
You know? And I know people love
It's
it.
a lifestyle. It's a Zulu lifestyle there, you know.
could never catch me
And
there.
people,
it is
and
no.
but that's the thing, and it's
But
and
there's
there's
nothing wrong
people
with it. It's a preference.
at all,
Yes,
at all.
yes,
I've
yes,
been
yes.
there, mina, for my own experience.
And
Ngazidlela
I find that love it.
ngavele ngazidlela esivalweni sewardrobe.
I mean, we listen, we don't judge, but what?
You know, ngazidlela esivalweni sewardrobe.
Guys,
It's a lifestyle. It's
Guys,
a big
I'm not ready to
lifestyle.
Kwamamai because I've just driven past it, but wow,
Yeah.
that is wild.
Yeah, and njengoba ngisho, it's a lifestyle.
It's a
You know?
lifestyle.
Yeah, kunabantu
people can
abathanda
live
ukudla
however
erenkini
way,
nje. Kunabantu nje abathanda ukudla erenkini. Umuntu nje athi mavu ekuseni ufuna ukudla erenkini. You know? And it's a lifestyle, and it's something that you love, and why should you not do it just because now you are a public figure? No. No.
Because
You
even when they
shouldn't.
see like Abigail at you know Dragon City or guys, allow people to live their lives, band like just
Exactly.
appreciate the art and allow the
So
person
now
to be.
umuntu sekumele abe under pressure of buying a what hair on Instagram that
Ka 100 million.
sells the price with the price that is like triple Dragon City.
Not even triple.
Exactly.
100 million in the 100 million. No, I've seen
Yeah.
prices. They
Exactly.
they're wild.
Exactly. You know, so it's that. I really feel like there's so many people that put so much pressure on artists, and that is what drives them to mental health issues, because now you are afraid of being who you are and living your life the way that you want to live it, just because usaba kutsi batotsini. We're afraid now. What are people going to say if they see me there? Eish ngaphuma ngigqoke so. Hey manje sekumele ngiphume ngigqoke. Now I have to buy what.
Now you're living beyond your means.
Exactly.
Sure. So we're running out of time, and this is such a loaded conversation, and I think it's a conversation that we really need to normalize.
Yeah.
You know, that artists are just doing their jobs, you know?
Exactly.
But what would you tell just anyone that wants to go into the music industry, either via idols, or what would you tell them? In
Well,
terms
Idols
of,
is not there anymore.
It's idols cancelled.
Yep. It was discontinued.
Since then, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
R.I.P.
Masiyege
R.I.P.
Masiyege idols. So what would you tell anyone that wants to just rise or grow as a musician in Saudi?
Be yourself. Try to be as authentic as possible. You must know that what you introduce to the people at the beginning, you need to be consistent with that. Yeah. Ungaveli ugqoke iLouis Vuitton mara uyazi ukuthi you can't keep up in 2 weeks time, you know? Be yourself, you know? Be yourself. You can look really presentable as an artist and look dope and look artistic. You know, there's a lot of new artists that I love, like Majama Skru ne. They dress like with clothes that are from like downtown, you know?
Thrift
They
stores.
wear they thrift. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, you know? And you can do that too. As long as you are authentic, stay true to yourself. Big brands will give you all the things that you want. You never know. Your first car might be a sponsor. You might be dressed by the label that you are thrifting. You know, you might be thrifting Nike. Every time you're buying it for 30 rand, and then you might be getting it for free for the rest of your life. You know, just be consistent with whatever that you introduce yourself as. That's all I can say. Be authentic and don't put pressure on yourself. That's all.
Sure. And I can't even add anything to that. Eh?
Yeah.
No. Nothing. I have nothing to
Is it
say,
because you're
yeah.
not in the music industry?
No, like I'm actually watching and listening. Like I'm just trying to process like
I
everything.
mean, Bongi has dropped like nuggets of wisdom today. Like even I'm
we're
like,
learning a lot about like music artists. So like it was good. You know, I'm just taking a seat and
"Baya
watching.
go,
Yeah.
Mtase."
And
And
I would really love to, even if I source for you guys artists, but I really want you guys to consider having more artists into the show.
bring them.
So that
Sewafuna.
yeah,
Mabeze.
so that people can know about artists. And you know, in spaces like this, you do not have a choice but to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Lana noma ngabe ufuna ukushita about you're not shitting here.
Yeah.
You
And
you
ushitela
speak.
You
You
speak,
speak
yeah,
because
sure.
this is a conversation.
They must come. They'll get
this is
free
not a
therapy as
performance.
well.
This is not a performance.
Hey,
You know? this is not a performance. So yeah, I mean, I was nervous at first because like this is my first podcast interview, by the way. Yeah, so
And here we believe in being real.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
so nervous because I'm afraid of oversharing also because I don't really talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, but I really feel like it's a safe space
It is.
for
I love
people
that.
to share.
Yeah.
Um,
We won't ask, did you, you know that question? Yeah, the other was, did you smash?
oh my God! Wow.
We are not
Did you smash?
we are not that channel. We are guys, we are everything wellness here. We are not
Yeah,
No, I think this is
definitely.
one of the reasons why
Yeah.
I was very excited about doing this because it's about wellness. It's not about gossip.
No.
You know, it's not about you guys asking me. So who's
No.
dating who? What? No, man.
Did you smash?
Yeah,
Yes,
stop it. I'm
That
fully
guy is
peace, man.
funny, man.
I'm fully peace, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to, like I said, giving you guys artists if you are willing to
We
host
definitely
them.
are. We definitely are. I think that the more realistic the picture is for people, I think, people can just be human. And it's okay to not be okay, guys. It's okay. Like, if we are go in peace.
Ungaziphirisha.
Now zoperisha because there's pressure on you, yebo. But we have run out of time, Bongi. This
Okay.
this conversation.
Thank you.
And the bayaphola lana Nane, also you shouldn't leave out the fact that like we're in Mangonani, you know.
How
And it's
Siyapola.
Yes,
And
it's
it's
calling
calling
yeah.
Ainjani.
How's
Yeah.
There's a river, guys. Behind me, there's a river. We are growing as a channel. There's a river behind me. Collaborating with Mangwi. Thank you, Mangunani.
Yeah.
So where can we find Ubongi, the brand?
Man, I'm Bongi Silinda everywhere. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm kidding.
Subscribe to our channel. Okay.
Subscribe to their channel. Nah, I'm not big on YouTube yet, but please do follow my Spotify and my all my platforms, which is Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I am Bongi Silinda _ZA everywhere.
Okay.
And that's where you're gonna know when I'm dropping new music and
can people book you?
people can book me. I do corporate gigs. So yeah, corporate clients. If you're doing parties, dinner parties, getting married, you book me.
Girl,
I sing everything.
Oh,
Oh wow, girl.
you are. No, Home Affairs it's you, girl. Usa single, so
Yeah,
Home Affairs,
Nami.
yeah.
I asked my guy, and he told me that he's working during the week. So Home Affairs I on my weekend. So angathi. And ngabe kuyi holiday nabo bavalile ka Home Affairs. So it's fine, but I am available to sing for you guys since abantu benu bona bayakhona ukulove emsebenzini
Hey.
niye ka Home Affairs.
Please.
So yeah, I'm available for bookings everywhere. Yeah, you can on my socials, my manager's details are there. Thank you so much for having me.
Guys, aren't you my name, my manager? I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, from myself,
And Ace.
from Ace,
Yes.
from Ubongi, from Mangwenani,
Yes,
Hanops, River Valley. It's goodbye.
Thank you.